Hey Tube, this is Oasis Rising, and this is day 3, I think, of the Malifaux build I'm doing. I've got my 10 Thunders crew here all built up and green stuffed. I tried to get all of the gaps filled in on the joints, mostly on the shoulders, and these guys on the back of their headscarf thingies. What are they called? Veils, I guess. Shang here was quite gappy, so got him all filled up. And Misaki. And I've also been kind of working on some bases. I've got a Toto here on a, I think this is supposed to fit in a 50 millimeter socket, but the base itself is 40, so that'll work for Ototo. And I took away, or broke off the smash like effect that he came with, that his weapon is supposed to be creating, and because it wouldn't fit on the base, and did some broken to make it look like the bricks are breaking underneath it. This is just plaster bits and kind of glued strategically around. I might add a few more before this is finished, just to give more of a smashy effect coming up back this way. Back towards him. Anyway, so that's what this guy's looking like. And then I bought some Milliput and I started doing some stuff on the bases just to play around with it, and these were kind of my first 3 attempts, just getting the consistency and learning how to use the Milliput. And it's kind of funky because it's a lot softer than green stuff when you're working with it, but it dries a lot harder than green stuff, so it's a little strange to work with. But if you let it dry part of the way, you can do some cool things. So these are kind of my first attempts, and they're gonna get redone. So then I tried doing like a bridge sort of thing with some wood planking, and that kind of worked. I might redo this one because it didn't really look very good. But then once I kind of worked that out, I got this one. Did some wood planking on this guy, and this turned out really nice. So basically, I carved in the general shapes of the wood planks, and then once it was kind of partially dried, went over it with a kind of a rough old brush with stiff bristles, and that gave it that wood grainy look. And I actually, sorry for the shaky cam, actually fit in the model that's going to go on it before it dried, so he's got little footprints on the base. Let's see, where does that go? Yeah, I think he goes like this. It's a little spot for his pin, so he'll stand just like that. So that looks pretty cool. And then I took that little one step further with the last base that I worked on and gave it a cool pattern. So yeah, I might redo these 4. I've got 2 more left to do for this crew. And I don't know how Shang is supposed to fit on one of these small bases. I mean, he's really big, but he goes on a 30 millimeter. So, just do something, maybe build it up for him. Anyway, so that's it for today. Hopefully I'll get these primed since they're ready to go, and do some more work on these bases so they can be primed and ready to go. And yeah, things are moving along. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.